Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. As always, it is appreciated, and we are picking today's video off where the last one ended. We just got home with the GTR, and the boys are up. They're getting ready for their soccer games. They're excited, so I want to take you guys with me to see their reactions. We'll show Yaz. We'll get some other stuff done later on today, and then I can do the full walk around to show you guys all of her like little quirks and the things that make her really special. All right, first up, Jiraiya wants to see, so come on, babe.
Oh my God.
This is GTR, dude. Do you like it? Yeah, it's really fast. All right, now the oldest, who has loved GTRs forever.
Come on,
Sorry it ended kind of abruptly. I didn't realize what time it was and we needed to move to get to Rye's game on time. But we were back home and the boys are finished with their soccer games, and now he can take a proper look at it because he's always loved GTRs. And the fact that I have one now, I thought if anybody was going to be happy with it, it'd be this guy. Well, yeah, it's been sitting outside. If you want to.
it looks kind of small.
You think so? It's bigger than the RX-7. Huh?
That's plenty.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, so what you're saying is the GTR is a family car?
This has more space than the RX-7.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, if this is your first video of mine that you're watching, we also have a Mazda FD RX-7, and that the kids have been in it, and it has back seats obviously, but it's very little, and even the passenger side, like both the passenger and the driver side, don't have a lot of room. So it is nice that the GTR does have some more room for the kids in the back, as well as me and my wife or any, passengers and stuff. But now that he gave his full opinion on it, I can give you guys the walkthrough of the GTR. Start off with the bad items because it is not a perfect GTR. Unfortunately, I don't have perfect GTR money. And the first two things are going to be one and the same, which is going to be paint and exterior condition of the car. Now, as you can see, the paint on the front bumper is just messed up in a handful of places. This right here is cracked and moves a little bit, and just overall not great there. And again, paint condition here, not great, unfortunately. And then again, back here, just some faded paint, a little bit of a chip here on the spoiler, and here, just again, overall condition of the paint is not perfect. The other thing body-wise that is not ideal is it does unfortunately have hail damage. Quite a bit here on the right fender. I don't know how well you can see it, but there's also a handful on the roof, unfortunately. And normally on a car like this, that would be a sign of the car just not being well taken care of. And it wasn't, but it's not the owner's fault. While he owned this, he did take it to a shop to get a bunch of work done to the motor, and while it was there, the people that were there got brake cleaner on the door, which is why you see it all rusted and kind of just peeling there. And then they also left the car outside during a hailstorm, so it had all the hail damage. Again, not leaving it in perfect condition, which is all very unfortunate as far as a GTR goes, because you don't want to see things like that, of course. However, it was good for me because I got a really good deal on this car because of all those minor issues. And I am not a purist or a perfectionist when it comes to these cars. I just wanted a good one that I can still work on and love and have fun in, and that's exactly what this is. Onto the interior, overall, pretty dang good. I have a lot of wear on the seats, unfortunately, here on the side, just there in general. That one's not as bad as far as tears go, but it is dirty. Back seats, overall in good condition. They are a little dirty right now because he had his car seats back there, but no tears, no rips, nothing. Carpet, old, a little dirty, can use a clean, which we will be doing, but overall the carpet's still really good. No tears or any like major wear on that door, no cracks in the dash, nothing like that. Same thing with the center, really good condition. Like the RX-7, we were honestly pretty happy with the condition of that car because it had a lot of the plastics that were still pretty clean, but a bad thing with RX-7s is the plastics are prone to breaking. In the GTR's case, everything is good. Everything doesn't have cracks or nothing, and nothing is like lifting or moving like it is in the RX-7, which is really nice. The only tear is this small guy here, but everything else, like dash, everything looks really good. Obviously, the only one that did not hold up is the steering wheel. It's definitely worn, but the guy drove it. He loved the car, also didn't baby it and just sit in the garage. So course, the steering wheel is going to be worn, but it is the original GTR steering wheel. It also has the completely OEM stereo, all that stuff. He didn't touch any of that, which I gotta figure out what I am going to do. Because part of me loves that it's OEM and that it's still original, because I feel like that is kind of hard to find. A lot of the other GTRs that I saw did have that taken out and replaced with an updated stereo, and I like my music. So part of me is like, hey, just update the stereo, make it look nice and clean, but the other half of me is wanting to leave it stock. Again, please let me know your thoughts on what you think I should do as far as the radio and the center console and all that goes. Trunk, same thing. It's all the original carpet, so it can use a cleaning, but it's not like completely destroyed or ruined or anything like that. I think just a really good steam cleaning will clean this up and just make it look 10 times better. And the undercarriage of the car overall is really good. There are tiny hints of rust, nothing honestly concerning or that I am really worried about. And on the outside, you have a tiny bit of surface rust there, which again, I'm planning on repainting this car anyway, so that'll take care of that. And pretty much all the body issues that I showed you guys. Meaning, in my eyes, if I fix all of those issues, get it to look pristine again, I'm already improving on what I paid for this car just by that, because I know with a proper paint job, this car will be worth much more. Again, it's not going to be the original paint, but it will be clean, it will look really nice, and it will take care of the rust, the dents, all that stuff. So looking forward to that. It's definitely going to be one of the first items that we take care of for this car. It also does come with these BBS wheels, which are actually stock. Pretty cool to see. Overall, the design isn't great. I do like some BBSs. It is cool that they are OEM. I wish they were a little bigger because they are 17s and they just look small on the car. But overall, still cool that it has some factory BBSs. Even if I do replace, if or when I do replace the wheels on this car, I definitely will be keeping those and not selling them. Now, I won't get into what I paid for this car on exact details. However, I will say that I paid a little more than what you would pay for a GTS-T. Given just everything that I showed you, I still think it's worth it to have an actual GTR with completely OEM interior, the BBS wheels, the actual GTR badge, an RB26, which you know is in there, of course, because it's a GTR, and just everything that I showed you, even with the minor damage, paying a little more for a GTS-T, I think I had to come up just on that alone. But then I show you the engine bay, and it goes from having a good deal to an amazing freaking deal. Because again, he sent this motor off to be completely built and has all the receipts for everything, so I have the full sheet of everything that was done to this car, and it is a lot. He has more in this motor worth of work that he spent on building this motor than I paid for the car. Again, making it an amazing deal. Of course, again, you get the RB26, but it has this beautiful blue paint, which if you know me, I love blue, obviously, and that is just so pretty to look at. The little flake in there, I do need to clean whatever that is. We have a single good sized turbo, R32 coil packs, and a ton of other mods. I'm not going to get into the full list of engine mods that it has in here, just because the list, again, is long and it's too much to go over. But again, it's got tons and tons of stuff. It sounds amazing. It has coilovers. I don't know exactly what kind. Meister, maybe? Meister R. I'd have to look into that more, but it is incredible. And let me just say, this car is pushing quite a bit of power. Obviously, I still am probably going to have to tune it here to my state and go and get it dynoed and everything, but according to him and everything that he showed me, on 91 he's pushing about 550. I am pushing about 550, and on E85 I'm pushing in the sixes, which is crazy because I've never even driven a car over 500 horsepower, and now I own one. Not just any car, but a R32 GTR, one of my dream cars, and it's mine. It gets to sit in the garage with the RX-7. Unfortunately, that does mean my Z has to get pulled out now, but I own a freaking GTR, and I could not be more excited to own this car and just the plans that I have for it. I can't wait to build it with you guys. First initial thoughts, how does she look just like that? It's all right. We were arguing in the car already about what's better between an RX-7 or the R32. It's cool, you said? Mm-hmm. These sat in the back seat. He's like, oh yeah, this has way more room.
Oh my god.
I was like, so what you're saying is the GTR is a family car? He's like, yeah. It's like road trips, the kicks, but he's like, there's more room in here. Hey, looking good, my love. Maybe we should get you a Skyline instead. No? Yeah, it says it on the carpet too. Overall good? Yeah.
That's cool.
Sweet. I'll just show this to you guys, but like a little 90s car, like nothing fancy, but it's the little things. Yeah, I ain't got pop-ups, but my mirrors can do that.
Fancy.
Yep, that's pretty much it, my love. And it does have coilovers, and these are original OEM BBSs, which I don't love them. These already expressed that he doesn't like them, but like still really cool to have. So as far as the walk around, that's pretty much all there is to show. However, I do want to get her and the kids' genuine reaction of them being in the car, so that's what we're gonna do next. Overall, what did you think?
Fun.
Yeah, cool. Boys, what did you think?
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm proud of you guys. I thought you'd be scared. Both did good. Before you guys get on me too, both kids were in their car seats, strapped in, and I wasn't actually going that fast. I literally just let the boost build up a little bit, but I wasn't like going crazy speeds or anything like that. I wouldn't put my kids in harm's way. Just in case I needed to make that note, wouldn't do that to them.
All right, this is my first time in this. He's gonna give it gas.
That was like still barely.
That sound it makes is insane, right? The turbos, the blow off. I didn't think it popped that much.
Yeah. Gas station.
Okay. I want to hear it.
I'll still be gentle.
He's saying he'll be gentle because I get nervous in fucking fastest car, like fast ass cars, but oh well. Yeah. Oh, it sounds so good,
Right?
Oh my god. The sounds it makes are insane.
Right? I told you, it's so
They're
good.
insane.
It is so good.
That's like the perfect turbo sound.
It is so good.
But like if you were like to let it pick up speed and like then shift and everything, it would be fucking scary.
Yeah.
Because you're like getting in high RPM. But see, like that's a lot scarier.
I made another bad financial decision.
You bought an R32?
Not just an R32. Go to the back.
Is it an actual? No, man, bro. Holy shit. Damn, bro. What the? Brother. Well, fucking congratulations,
Dude, thank you, man.
brother.
I appreciate
Freaking crazy.
I had to. I'm selling the Q and I'm closing on a house to make it work, but
Yeah. Damn, brother. That's freaking sick. Woo! Damn, bro. Damn, dude. This thing is clean.
we did a huge single turbo right now on 61. It pushes about 550.
Hey, but I'm only on the slow car. Sweet, bro. And it's got AC.
Yeah, and it does.
That sounds glorious.
So I don't know if this is in the middle of everybody's reactions or somewhere before or after, but had to put a pause on that for now because I already broke the GTR. Bye.